Shabir Ali. I'm going to put him as an F. I do not believe that this man is actually a Muslim. This man is upon kufr and shirk. Pretty much everyone else here, with all my differences, I don't see them as bad as Shabir Ali from that perspective.
3 days later.
Almost all of them fail miserably. Shabir Ali is still an F. Muslim Cowboy, F. Warner, F.
Whoa.
Smile to Jannah, F. Hijab is F. Adi Dawa is F. Hamza Den, F. Ijaz, F.
Wait, is this last night yet?
Yeah, this is last night.
That's when he crashed out.
Yeah.
And he changed the grading of everyone.
He's like, you guys are mad about this? You're mad about this? Well, I'm just going to be honest now. And F. It's like Oprah. Like, you get an F, and you get an F, and you get an F.
This is why we're just talking about characteristics of narcissists. They do not do well with criticism, right? That's Malik. You criticize him, even though he was fine with you and he's praising you and you're so great and you're so great for Dawa. Someone you know challenges him, and all of a sudden you're garbage. You're garbage to him. You're terrible, and he will expose you. And here, Jake, yeah, Shabir Ali's the only F here. He's the only one I would put right here. And then everyone gets mad at him. Oh, what do you mean I'm C tier? What? How could you say I'm C tier? How could you say I'm D? Okay, you're all Fs now. You're all Fs. You're all in the ex-Muslim. You're not on the fake Muslim level. Yeah, that's what you get. Well, wait, you said you had all these criteria, and you're rating them based on these criteria. And then the moment they cross you, all of a sudden everything changes. Why would crossing you or criticizing you be the criterion for where they stand as an effective da'i? Because you're a freaking narcissist, Jake.
Hamza's Den, F. Ijaz, F. Abdullah Al-Andalusi, he's F. Brother Paul, you're at an F, brother. So this shows that I was just being lenient. How I graded these things. F. Uthman ibn Farouk, I used to think he was good, but now with his behavior, his lack of ability to call out those he's previously associated with calling.
What's that?
Just one thing here. A lot of these, we suspected a lot of this had to do with like who didn't sign his thing. But we were confused because Ali Dawa was signed. So we're like, what? But then we realized, Ali Dawa just did a video against Jake. So that hurt his ego too.
Okay,
so,
that works. Yeah, so
like,
different reasons.
Yeah, you can almost explain everyone like why he did it.
To the Quran and Sunnah in the correct aqidah as much anymore. Seems like he has thrown a lot of that behind his backside.
Osman, he's talking about.
They make it too easy. Yeah, they make it too easy. And then they get mad when we make zoot jokes, and they set us up for them every single time.
It's like an alley-oop.
So, Uthman, he's going to be at a D, okay?
A D for Osman.
Now, where is Uthman on the? Is he a C?
Hang on.
He's a C. Uthman is a
D for
Uthman. He went from C to D.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah. Warner had a D as well.
We're holding back. We're holding back, Malik. We're holding back.
I know. We're trying to have a nice family-friendly show, and he's like, "Yep, Warner gets a D, and yep, Sheikh Uthman, he gets a D," and it's like, dude, come on.
Central
Dawa got a D,
gets a D
because he sends D pics. That's what he got a D for. Actually, no. Actually, part of it, he said that actually part of the grading was because of his behavior, because he heard him say the N-word and stuff. He didn't mention anything about the D pics, but that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, for everyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, there was some. I remember hearing it a couple minutes of it sometime last year when Central Dawa and some other guys, they're all attacking each other on TikTok, and they're like, "Well, Central Dawa, you send penis pics to all the girls that you chat up on TikTok, and we know that." And he's like, "Well, you do too." And it's like, "Well, but we're not maintaining that we don't." And it's like, I was like, these are the Dawa guys? These are the TikTok Dawa guys? And they're all, of course we all do this. And that's before we find out all the other stuff they're into. But Islam, very strong. Respect our book that causes us to think like this.
Hey, David, if you ever do one of these, someone said you need to put a zoot tier.
Yes, put a zoot tier and put them all on there.
Brother Ramzi, he's young, so he's got time. I don't want to put him too far down, but he's going to be a D2. Muslim Lantern, I thought that was the case, that he was on the Quran wa Sunnah, but he's not. He doesn't want to warn against specific people. He knows his audience. He knows people who are probably even funding him. So he's going to be at the D. Brother Hashim, just do something to show your disassociation, but they don't. I would say, Brother Hashim and the brothers from EF Dawa and Brother Mansour, I'm going to say they're all going to be in the C to D range, honestly.
This is really interesting. So he's making his primary criterion whether you are condemning the other Dawa guys for being off on something. So if this is becoming like the criterion for 2026, you have to be condemning everyone that I disagree with.
Sabor and Hamza, I'm going to put them at the D level. And then when it comes to Libiano and Dean, I used to think that they were on the correct aqidah and manhaj, but they've disappointed me recently, and I'll go more into that. But I still have hope for them because they're young. So I'm going to put them in the C range. But really, they really disappointed me. And Ahmed Deedat, from the things that I have seen, he was not on the correct aqidah. So he's probably going to go down to a D.
Hang on. And this is all just three days after he came up with this tier, and then 3 days later, actually, it's all wrong. Everyone's an F or a D, except for a couple guys that I have hope for in the future. Maybe they're C. And
correct.
But what I didn't get about Ahmed Deedat is like this guy's been dead for so like how long has he been dead? So he's like,
how did he change? How did he change? What did he do to you? Where did he touch you in the past 3 days, Jake?
Yeah, exactly.
He went from a B. He went from a solid B. To a D.
How do you do that? Like he didn't upset you.
Two grades down.
The dude's dead. He did not change.
He didn't change. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I have to say, Jake, like seriously, dude, that's a sure sign that this stuff is in your mind, right? That someone can be dead for decades and you have one assessment of him, but then 3 days later, after someone criticizes you or something, actually, there's this. Why? Because someone else on this list who really likes Ahmed Deedat, you downgraded him, he criticized you, and so by association, I'm going to insult your hero, Ahmed Deedat, too.
Oh,
dude, that's true. This is all in your mind, man. It's a narcissist is judging people based on their unquestioning devotion to him.
Wow.
And then you make decisions based on that. And that's exactly what you're doing here. It's exactly what Malik does.
That is so interesting.
They're all the same.
Yeah, that psychological breakdown makes sense because the Muslims were so mad that he put Deedat there and Zakir Naik.
They were mad that Deedat was B.
They were doing, so Deedat and Zakir Naik, they were like, why are you putting them so low? Like, what's wrong with you? And he knew when he was doing that, like he said beforehand, that this is going to upset a lot of people. So you're right. He's doing it just to upset people now. That's crazy.
Interesting. Yep. So
you know what he said though? He said that the most cult followers are Muslim Lantern fans and Libyano fans. So where do you put Muslim Lantern?
He put him in a...
Is it C? Oh, he's the C, the top C. And then...
But he bumped him to D.
Yeah, then he bumped him to D, yeah. So I think he's about to downgrade Libyano and Dean right now, too.
Yeah, so Jake, none of these guys, some of these guys did not change even slightly. It would be completely unthinkable that they changed in 3 days, so people who are dead and so on. And other guys, I seriously doubt any of these guys seriously changed in 3 days. And so what changed? People criticize you. And then that changes your view of everyone based on what they say about you. Dude, you have the same mindset as Malik. You have a bit more self-control and you're significantly smarter than Malik. But notice it's the exact same thing. You criticize me, that's the final straw. Now I have to destroy you. By the way, this is just to help you. I'm just saying this to help you. You got to get that under control. You're just going to destroy yourself. I don't want to see you destroy yourself. You're also going to destroy your religion. Now I do want to see you do that. So kind of mixed bag.
From the things that I have seen, very concerning. He was not on the correct aqidah. Not at all. Brother Bassam Zawadi and Fareed, I'm going to keep them where they are.
They agreed with being S and A right there. They didn't have any objection to being S tier and A tier. So I won't downgrade them. They didn't criticize my choice. I'm not a narcissist, I promise.
Wow.
Myself, I'll keep myself there at B.
Of course you are. I thought he was going to upgrade himself.
You know what? Come to think of it, I'm A tier and S tier and y'all are just jealous.
He didn't put anybody upwards.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Either they stayed the same or went down.
Yeah.
That's what it is. 90+% either they are outright deviants like Shabir Ali or Dr. Adi Atai or Abdullah Al-Andalusi or Ahmed Deedat, Ijaz. Everybody else here pretty much claims to be following the correct aqidah and manhaj. And almost all of them fail miserably. I've been trying to...
Oh, is this a clip I saw where he's saying... wait, is this Hamza watching him or is this where he's talking to Hamza?
Yeah, so Hamza is like reacting to his rating and he's like, I don't care anything what Jake says about me about being a Muslim.
So this is last night where Jake is on his crash out and then he brings up Hamza's clip and reviews it.
Yeah, so it's Jake responding to Hamza. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the new part for this. Yeah, Jake's response.
Lightly guide him down the right track for a while. And I know other brothers have too. John Fontaine, Yemeni, some of these other brothers have tried to say, look, Hamza, you got to look at the aqidah, brother. Try to study, try to do some learning. But, it is what it is. He's not listening. So I think that those brothers really should...
Not listening to who?
Yep.
Wow.
All about you, Jake.
After seeing this, should really disassociate from him.
You have to disassociate with anyone who doesn't do what I say. Not a narcissist, though, right? Right, Jake?
I can't make it out C tier. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be straight with you. What Jake has to say about me is completely irrelevant. Because when I questioned him as to, I don't care about his opinion of me or what he thinks my Aqidah is or my opinions on different things or why did I do a GoFundMe. I don't care about none of that. Wallahi, Allah's my witness. You can put me in F for this.
Which, by the way, I just did.
Jake, look, if all you did were the funny sick burns, people would love you. Just learn to get a smile and do those funny sick burns. You'll be way more popular. In other words, dude, I'm trying to break it down for you. The reason you're not more popular is you. I'm giving you helpful advice here, man. I'm giving you helpful advice because I really like it when the complete narcissists become popular. I try to spur that on as much as possible because I know all you need. And this could be anything. If you have a company, if you had a big company, it could be anything. It could be Amazon. Just get like all the most important people in the company, all to be like complete narcissists. They're done. That company will destroy itself as these guys try to destroy each other. But especially if you're dealing with an ideology, if all the most prominent figures that represent an ideology are, let's say you have a dozen narcissists, guess what? They'll love it as they're growing in attention until they have a ton of attention. But once they're there, then they see these other people that also have attention. They all want the attention all for themselves, and they start attacking each other, and they will destroy it from within, which we're seeing all around us right now. We're seeing all around us. So anyway, hope that helps.
My opinion, because when I questioned him as to, I don't care about his opinion of me or what he thinks my Aqidah is or my opinion.
He doesn't care what I think about his opinion on Aqidah.
Opinions on different things.
His opinions on different things, which he denies the age of the Prophet's wife, says she was much older at the time, right? He thinks that music is halal.
He denies that Muhammad banged a 9-year-old. He is anathema to us.
He has a lot of different opinions that are just out there. They're wrong. They're not correct. But even those are lesser in extent. He was focused on that. I'm like, no, dude, I'm concerned about your Aqidah.
Why did I do a GoFundMe?
Right? Like there's this accusation that he was scamming people out of money. He doesn't care if I think he's a scammer, which I didn't say that to him in this video, I think. He doesn't care what I think about his Aqidah. He doesn't care what I think about his...
Look where he freezed it on Hamza.
false opinions that he's taking and promoting live on his channel. He doesn't care about any of that. He only cares about what Jake thinks about his little bitty arguments. Then I said, okay, not just for your Dawa and you going after Christians and atheists. What about your own personal beliefs? Do you think it is important for you to know yourself or not, right? And I said, do you believe that one school is correct and the others are deviant and that they have deviant beliefs? He said he doesn't take a position on this matter. In other words, he doesn't care. He doesn't take a position on it. And he never will. He's like 50 years old or whatever he is. He's never attempted to even study these things and doesn't want to.
What hit me hard, especially coming from Jake, was my argumentation. My arguments are weak.
We're talking about what hit you hard, man, because then we think, well, that's not what hit the Warner hard. Anyway, sorry. Come on.
Oh my God.
And
and you should know this. You did the video response to our Al Zut video, so you knew you were setting that up. What really came out of nowhere and hit me hard from behind was come on, dude, stop it. Just stop, guys. All of you, like, you have to consciously think, what am I saying that leads to Zut jokes, and stop saying those things. It like distracts us now.
I treasure my argument.
He treasures his argument.
I sharpen. I clothe them. My argumentation is what
I worship them.
Feel is my strongest thing.
But would he ever say that about his Aqidah, about his beliefs about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Does he treasure them? Does he try to sharpen them? So this is the problem with the Dawa scene.
I already am a shirk apologist.
Did you hear that? He said, I already am a shirk apologist. And what he was responding to someone in the chat who said to him, now that you have this disagreement with Jake, he's going to call you a shirk apologist. And his response was, I already am a shirk apologist, and he's laughing about it. Ali Dawa, in response to a post that I made where I said that I disassociate.
So he's just going through responding to everyone who disagreed with him over his ranking?
Yeah, he crashed out on all of them.
So Ali Dawa, he claims he doesn't care about, give me an F, give me an F. Like he claims he's like one of those guys who claims he doesn't care.
Oh, he cares. Care Bear, he cares.
Oh, yeah, they do. They're all narcissists. Well, no, not Hamza. Not Hamza. He doesn't give off that vibe, but Ali Dawa definitely does.
His main concern was what he said about Libiano and Dean. That's Ali Dawa's main concern here. Well, at least that's what he says is his main concern, because he says he was advised not to do this video.
He did it anyway.
So somebody told him don't do the video, but he still did it. So whatever that means.
And that enraged Jake, of course.
Yeah.
Myself from Dean and Libiano, because I think that they are not principled and that they are more concerned with pleasing men and getting popular.
They make it too easy. Pleasing men. Come on, guys.
All they care about is pleasing men. Come on, dude.
They just care about pleasing Azut. That's all they care about.
than pleasing Allah. And I already explained to you why I said that. It's based upon the fact that they explicitly told me that they're avoiding these subjects now because they don't have enough popularity and they'll only get into it later. It's like once they've swooned these people into their audience, now they'll start talking about it a little bit. I said, listen, bro, you're mentioning a bunch of different things. Why don't we just get on a call and talk about it? Otherwise, you're not going to understand my perspective. And he refused to get on a call with me and said, no, basically, he's just going to put out the video.
When I talk about these issues, guys, people call me Ali Drama. And Black Sheikh Usman Farouk says, save the drama for your mama. I get really irritated and annoyed. And most of the times when I do these videos, it's not that someone's wronged me. It's rather that someone has wronged others. Because if anything, Muslims do what? Attack other Muslims, degrade them, insult them. And that's exactly what's happened. Now, I've decided not to mention the name. It's very obvious. I just don't want to go into that.
They always do
Anybody.
Well, they always do this. They never mention the names. Like we have a video where like Osman said when he's coming to the UK, and then Shamsi was responding to it, and Shamsi wouldn't say his name. So
some brother somewhere who's coming to the UK from the US.
Yeah, so Osman would do, I'm coming to the UK, and then Shamsi would say, some brother says he's coming to the UK, and like everybody knows who they're talking about, but they just don't say names. So everybody knows he's talking about Jake. Jake knows he's talking about Jake. He knows he's talking about Jake. He just doesn't say his name. I don't get it.
But Jake calls names.
Yeah, I do have to say I like his background though. I like his new background, like he's in a log cabin or something like that. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that not calling out names thing, it's stupid. They do that with us. You'll have you'll have Sheikh Yasser Qadi, and there's this one guy, and he'll be talking about me for 5 minutes and won't mention my name. I don't care. Keep in mind, I don't care if you mention my name. It's like the fact that you think this does something like, and it kind of shows what you're really worried about is someone's going to go look up the name. One of your fans is going to go look up the name or something like this and find out, actually, you don't know what you're talking about.
This guy, he eats the Quran, and he's got this big YouTube channel. I'm not going to say who he is. I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to say his name.
One of life's great mysteries.
Oh, man.
That serves the deen. And if you're a YouTuber like a big Ali Dawa YouTuber like me, and a newcomer comes and I have if you're like the greatest YouTuber of all time like me, then like, this is a disease of the heart.
He's trying to frame this as if, Jake is jealous of these up-and-coming new guys.
Yeah.
Deen response,
obviously.
And the Orthodox Muslim, I'm warning you guys against them.
By the way, bro, you see their background? You see, if you go back real quick, when he puts their pictures up, when he puts their pictures up, you'll see that they took God Logic's, the background that God Logic has.
Oh, yeah.
And so Dean used to have the same color as Libiano's, which is the same as Avery's. The same exact one. They copied his style and they saw that it was like working for him, so they copied his style. And now Dean's trying to make it a little bit of a different color, but that's they took it from him.
Yeah, and then Orthodox Lip sticks with the duck lips though. He sticks with the.
Yeah. He's like, why does Dean copy that?
I'm warning you guys against them. These guys are lethal, bro. I've studied with them, but let me tell you something. They're beautiful brothers. I've seen nothing but goodness in them. I've seen nothing but softness in them. And if there's anything that I will tell them and anyone in the Dawa scene, intentions. Yes, and for me personally, I say always, brothers, in the Dawa, make dua. Allah protects you from the fitna of women. Okay, we should in the Dawa be happy that the upcoming generation, me and Muhammad Hijab, wallahi, we are so happy, and they are lethal. And I warn you against them. And who am I warning? The Christians and the enemies of Islam, because this next generation are lethal, bro. They are cold as ice. They are making your lives hell. That's the reason why I disagree so much.
This is the same Ali Dawa. Hey, no Christian can even show their face at Speaker's Corner now because we crushed them so hard. It's like, what planet do you live on, man?
This is the guy, the square triangle guy.
Yeah, they showed up and I showed him. I said, yo, look, man, this thing here, it don't be the same as this thing. It looked like a house, isn't it? Oh, it looked like a house. Oh, no, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about here? This is the great authority on powerful argumentation.
Cold as ice guy.
Yeah, this guy, by the way, he tried to convert some guy to Islam who was like a transgender or whatever, and he tried to convert him to Islam. He gave him a Bible, and the guy became a Christian.
Yep, and he left the trans.
he left the Trinity, and all he did was took it as a W because he's like, well, he's people in the book now. Yeah, people in the book, so he's closer to us. And he's like, okay, if that's how you want to do it.
No, he gave him a Quran.
He gave him a Quran. Sorry, he gave him a Quran. Not a
brother who's come out and calling people who have given their life to the deen, like Ahmed Didat, Zakir Naik, that their arguments suck. Yes? Or this person.
To be fair, Jake's right on that one.
We don't know if he's a Muslim. Or Libiano.
See, their arguments suck. I already clarified what I meant by Zakir Naik and Ahmed Didat. And many of the other du'at would agree that a lot of their stuff is outdated and is not really good to use nowadays. So what does that say, Mr. Adi?
Yeah, what you really mean there is all of Dawa is just lies, but eventually the lies get exposed. And when the lies get exposed, you have to change to new lies that people aren't ready for. And people are ready for Zakir Naik's lies and Ahmed Didat's lies. So, yeah, they're not good anymore. So what you could say is they were higher tier back before people went and looked up the stupid things they're saying. But now they're pretty useless. So say that, Jake.
Libiano or Deen Response is doing it for the fame and money. Excuse me? How do you know that? Well, the brother.
Well, Malik pointed it out.
Who's going and putting them in a category A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever it is for that matter. I believe I'm right at the bottom, and I don't mean
He's like, whatever it is, whatever the alphabet is.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, I haven't even paid attention to it. I wasn't staring at it all day enraged.
He's like just saying the alphabet. He's like, whatever the alphabet is, A, B, C, D.
He doesn't know
however it goes.
He doesn't know what comes after G.
Yeah, just, the alphabet, how it goes like A, C. I think that, is there a G in there? And I think there's a 4. Is there a 4 in there? There's a 4 and like a triangle. And yeah, so I think the tiers or something like that.
Yes, believe me, I believe I'm the least knowledgeable in the Dawa scene and the most problematic probably in the Dawa scene. Okay, may Allah forgive me. But let me tell you, if I was to categorize who's causing more harm to the Dawa with these moves, I will put that brother who's doing these videos right at the top. I don't give a damn who you are, bro. Okay, you have no right to come and tarnish the Dawa. Okay, and the brothers in the Dawa who are trying their best.
He has every right. He's a narcissist.
Okay.
And Dean responds, I saw your little post there because your friends here are putting it in the chat. And now I'm going to expose you as a liar. Now you're a straight up lying shaitan.
What?
So
Whoa!
Took a dark turn.
Man.
Jake just called Dean responds a lying shaitan?
Yep, a lying devil.
Yep.
Wow. Dawa Wars, baby. Welcome to 2026.
Whoa.
So keep talking, buddy. You're going to get exposed.
Whoa.
Okay,
that was a warning. Hey, I know stuff about you, buddy. You're going to make me go full Malik on you. Full Malik.
Full Malik. Never go full
Never
Malik.
go full Malik. Hey, we need to start saying that. Never go full Malik. This guy went
Never
full
go
Malik.
full Malik, guys.
Just a couple minutes ago, he just put this out. So Dean, I'm going to actually put the link for Dean. If he wants to, he can come up because I will literally take an oath before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and do a mubahala right now with Dean based upon.
Yeah, let's do mubahala, bro. Let's do mubahala.
I just want to say, how many times have we given the link to like these guys? We've given the link to Dean. We've given the link to Jake. They never come. But
They never did the mobile.
But they actually, he actually came for Jake. But we've tried to do this before, Jake. We've given you the link. We've given Muslim Cowboy, or what's that guy? Sajid. We have
Just to be
Sajid
clear, so what it looks like is they're more inclined to take the link from each other.
Yeah, that's
they will take the link from each other.
That's a good conclusion.
He says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I, Dean responds, believe that the Ethody creed is the one true creed, and that the other creeds contain deviant or even kufri entailments in believing them. Notice he doesn't mention Ash'ari or Maturidi specifically, right? But why is it that brother Jake said this and that had to make him go and do this? Which is just strange, bro. Like, you shouldn't be doing things because of brother Jake. You should be doing things because you think that you should do them and that they're principled. So did you put this up here because you realized brother Jake made a good point that you should actually make a post like this? Or did you put it up in spite just to try to make me look bad? Which one is it, bro? Because like, why haven't you done this before? This is the thing. Let me see if I could zoom in actually. So he says, I, Dean responds, blah, blah, blah. I read the part. My channel is oriented against Christians mainly and defending Islam. What kind of Islam? The Ash'ari Islam? Maturidi? The Mu'tazili Islam? The Shi'i Islam? The Islam of Ibn Sina? Or of Ibn Arabi? Which one? I don't expand in detail on these topics as I'm no expert. Okay, I can agree with you, you're no expert, so you don't have to expand in a lot of detail. However, everyone on my Discord server agreed I never hid my beliefs. If anyone ever asked me, I would let them know I'm Ethody. Muhammad Hijab has said that he's Ethody or Hanbali for years, but yet he gets all this fame and popularity. They don't care if you say that you're Ethody. They care if you attack the creed or criticize the creed of the Ash'aris and the Maturidis and say that it's wrong and say that the people who are promoting it, name them, are deviants. That's what they care about. That's what you don't do, and you'll never
little side note, everyone. Pause it. Let me just pause it because I finally have, hang on, let me go full screen for this. We finally have our Quran pig. Going to be named some version of Malik. Everyone ready for it? Everyone, this is actually beautiful. This is actually a work of art that will be a mainstay for very long here on the show. All thanks to Malik. Everyone ready to see Quran pig?
Yes.
Everyone ready to see Quran pig? What was the suggestion, Malik?
Al-Khanzir, the pig.
Oh yeah, then there was one right after that. I'll have to check it out. Anyone ready? Here you go. Look, tell me if this is like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life.
Whoa, what?
Oh, that's nice.
How did you do that?
That's beautiful.
Look at that. Look at the detail.
That is, yeah, I'm probably gonna draw some eyes on there and make the little pig nose and stuff like that.
Look at
How
that.
did you do that?
That's actually legit.
No, that is pretty.
Now, do you want us to read it? What it says?
Oh yeah. Reading Quran pig. No, hey, maybe okay. Yeah, let's have it. Reading Quran pig. See if there's what you can make out.
I saw you said the Quran. They believe yattaqun.
It's hard to get a verse there.
I can see al-maut.
Oh yeah, al-maut means death. It says
which means death.
Khair Allah.
Yeah, it's definitely the Quran words, and there's the sa'a, which is the hour.
We're getting individual words here, but
I can confirm.
It is the Quran.
Oh, it's the Quran. I can confirm it's the Quran, and it's actually 2 Qurans because wanted big letters so they can be seen. But yeah, so this some of them came from this giant one here, this mega Quran, and then some of them came with this. Come from this a little bit smaller but still really big Quran. But I wanted them legible. Wanted them so you can see what's actually there. So anyway, that is Malik the Quran pig. I'll check recommendations for names again, and we'll see what the official name is, and then I'll either have it, I'll have him on a little stand with what his name is, or I'll just write it down the side. We'll have to see.
Now, what are you thinking for the color? Are you thinking like red?
The pink.
Red? Oh, pink?
It's a pig, isn't it?
Yeah, but for the name, when you write Malik, what do you think is going to be most visible? Is it like red, or maybe you could do red with a black outline? That could work. Yeah,
I'll have to figure it out. But I have to say, I'm really pleased with the results here. That is a high quality Quran pig.
Good job.
All thanks to Malik. Malik, there may never have been. I mean, we've already got people like Hatun, like feeding the Quran, putting the Quran in pig slop, and having the pigs eat the Quran. She posted pictures about that. So you already had that, but now, I mean, you actually have a Quran pig. This may be the world's. I mean, I did make a Quranagami pig that I named Abu Porker, but this may be the first only Quran sculpted pig ever, and it wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for Malik, who decided to cross every line he could come up with right at the beginning of 2026. So we may have a winner. Someone said call him Maloink.
Maloink.
That's really good.
Maloink. Okay, taking just a shot of that. Maloink's a good one.
Dr. Maloink. Oh, Dr. Maloink.
Dr. Maloink. Hey, Dr. Maloink. Okay, I'm going with that one, guys. Don't need any, unless you just come up with something that's people are coming up with that one. Dr. Maswine Leak. Oh, wow. Cool stuff. All right. I think I'm staying with Dr. Maloink, the Quran pig. Dr. Maloink, the snitching Quran pig. All right. Let's get the rest of this video here.
We do, because you're following in the footsteps of the other people who have written the playbook for you to try to gain popularity. Mm-hmm. And then he said, I've never told Jake I don't want to sign the Haqiqatu paper because it'll hurt my fame, etc. Astaghfirullah, I'm sure people who are close to me can't even imagine me saying such words. I said, and I'll copy paste what I told Fareed, my brother, Wallahi, Uqsim billah, you are lying. You are an absolute liar. Absolute liar.
Lying shaitan.
You called me on the phone, and I gave you credit. At least you had enough guts to call me. I'll explain to you guys exactly what happened.
Hold up. Don't call Jake on the phone, guys. Don't call Jake on the phone.
Oh, yeah. We're all going to hear that recording one day.
Yeah. It should have a little warning. Warning, this call will be monitored and recorded.
What happened was I contacted these brothers. I sent them the document. Dean initially said that he agreed to sign it. Then he must have talked to Libiano, and Libiano kind of talked him out of it. Libiano initially kind of agreed as well, or said, they agree with everything in there. I'm not saying that they don't agree with what's in the document, but they didn't want to sign it. Libiano never even responded back to my message. I messaged him on WhatsApp to say, hey, bro, we're about to put the statement out. We want to see if you're going to get on it or not. He didn't respond. 4 or 5 days, whatever went by, and then his butler, one of his good personal friends, reaches out to me and says, brother Jake, I just want to let you know, 5 days later, Libiano's not going to sign the document, and he's too shy to tell you. So Libiano, the big bad...
Is this whole thing like a big whining? He didn't sign my document. He didn't sign my document, so I declare war on everyone who didn't sign my document. You got to sign my document. When I give you a document, when Jake the Muslim metaphysician gives you a document, you sign it, or I'll lower your tier.
You know what? Libiano thinks he's Muhammad. He's like, Muhammad is too shy to tell you, but I'll tell you.
Guy, the one who's going against all the cross-lickers and destroying all the kuffar. Allah. He's too shy to respond to my message. When
But Allah's not shy. No, but Jake, the Muslim metaphysician, is not shy.
I didn't even coerce him into anything.
No, what he said about that's his thing. Libiano gets really sensitive when people call him a stone licker. So he started saying cross licker because the Muslims are very original with their insults and stuff. So Jake is saying that he's so brave to call Christians that, but he won't even talk to me on the phone. This brave guy insulting Christians won't even talk to me. So yeah, they're all stone lickers. But that's what he's trying to say.
I just asked him respectfully, brother, can you respond to me? No response. He sends his butler to come and tell me that no, he can't sign it and he's too shy to tell you. So, Dean, even though now you're a liar, I still grant you enough credit that you actually contacted me. You had enough bolas. You had enough cojones to actually call and...
Hey, talking about the cojones. Hey, mi hombre.
What's it called? He's taking from your culture, man. What do they call that?
Hey, yeah, stop appropriating my culture, ese. You stay over there in your maracas, man. I got the maracas, you got the maraco, huh?
Message me and say, Jake, I'm not going to sign it, and here's why. And you said that Libiano is doing it for the same reasons. Now, what you said to me explicitly, wallahi, I am standing before Allah, and I will stand before Allah on Judgment Day and say this exact same thing. Let me remove this so you can see me clearly, Dean. And I want you to stop lying, because now you're lying. What you said was, explicitly, you said that my audience is not big enough, Brother Jake. I haven't even reached barely 20,000 subscribers yet. This is literally the language you use.
Everyone hearing what he's saying? He's saying that these guys are just, hey, I can't be calling people out. I'm not at the level where, I'm still trying to get as many followers as possible. So I shouldn't be attacking other Muslims and getting into that while I'm still trying to, build up my fan base. So yeah. And this is enraging Jake because he's still trying to build up his fan base, but he's willing to declare war against everyone else in Dawa.
Yeah. This would be the equivalent of imagine if there was a huge Unitarian community. They were claiming to be Christians. We don't consider them Christians. They're heretics.
I don't want to say anything.
But you have someone who's up and coming, and they want to okay, I want the Christians, Unitarians. I want their following, and I also want these Unitarians who claim to be Christians. I want their following as well. I'm not going to say my stance on the Trinity. Do I believe in the Trinity, or I believe in a Unitarian conception of God? I'm not going to say it. I don't want to offend people. I want to get a good following, and then once I get 100K followers, then I'll tell people I believe in the Trinity, or I believe in this or that. That's actually what they think. They think that the others are heretics. They actually think that the ones who don't believe that Allah is physical body, he has a physical foot, physical two right hands, that they're not Muslims. So it's like saying you're a Christian, you believe in the Trinity, and you're trying to appease Unitarian heretics, and you're like, oh, I just want them in my audience, but once I get big, then I'll tell them they're heretics when I get big.
And Jake doesn't like this. Doesn't matter you have 1 follower or 1 million followers, you have to sign a document when he says you sign it.
And if you say I'm lying, then come and take an oath before Allah on this channel now.
Say wallahi.
Do it, because I know you're watching. You won't do it because you know it's true. You said, Brother Jake, I don't even have, and I remember exactly what you said. I was shocked.
Because I have it recorded.
I was quiet. And I probably should have actually responded how I am now, but I tried to say, you know what, let me give him a little
better late than never, Jake.
Time and see if he's going to change his mind. But it didn't happen. So you said, Brother Jake, I'm not going to sign it because my channel is too small. I don't even have barely 20,000 subscribers left. And I don't want to alienate my audience because some of the viewers that view Daniel's channel also view mine, and I don't want to lose those viewers. That's what you said.
Oh, dang. You hear that? He says, some people are watching both me and Daniel. And if I call out Daniel and sign this document, then Daniel's fans won't watch me anymore. And I don't have enough followers to be losing them right now. Dang, Jake calling him out. Good job, Jake.
And then you also said explicitly that, oh, Brother Jake, Daniel also has a big platform and he's powerful. And I don't want him to come after me. I don't want him to come after
Daniel
me because then that's going to stifle That's
right. He's got a point there. You mess with Daniel. Daniel will just make an endless array of 6-hour videos responding to you. So saying, I don't want to deal with that mess.
Platform and the growth on my channel. And I'm going to lose followers. This is what you explicitly said. Explicitly. I'm looking at the bottom. Who is here, though? Our good friend, Mr. How Pikachu is here.
Hey!
How's it going? Can you hear me?
full-on shirk apologist.
Oh, I thought I was upgraded to mushrik.
Well, you are, but you can be both.
I'm a mushrik, right?
You are, yeah.
Dean, hi. Assalamu alaikum. How's it going?
Yeah, guy. A mushrik is someone who associates partners with Allah.
So Daniel kind of like bullied his way onto this because he was in like the waiting room or whatever, like for the StreamYard thing, and he was posting it on X saying, "I'm waiting. Yeah. They don't have me on. They're cowards." So I don't know if that came to Jake's attention or he just like saw him there, but he was trying to bully his way onto the stage. He got on there though.
Good job. Got to do it. Got to do what works there, Daniel.
Doing good. Yourself?
I said salam alaikum. Can you respond to that?
Yeah, wa alaikum salam.
Okay. Salam alaikum to you, Jake. Can you respond to that?
Wa alaikum.
So I hear that I'm on kufr and I'm a mushrik according to Jake. You agree or not? I guess you said salam to me, Dean. So I'm still Muslim.
Agree. You don't have to ask me. You have to ask Dean that question. That's not to me.
Yeah, am I?
Another concerning point was Wilayat Taqwiniya that I saw. Now, do you believe...
No, who's this dude? I know the other guys. Who's this dude?
Jake just brings up like random people that like nobody, like Daniel. I don't think Daniel knew like half the people that Jake brought up. They just like came up and they were just like saying like, I think there was one point where there was like 6 of them versus Daniel, and I was thinking, man, they got to get like a 30-on-1 ratio eventually, but they never did. Yeah. But yeah, he just brings up like random people. I don't know who these people are. Other than like Dean, we know Dean, but
Jake even here? Like Jake, what do you think?
That's fine.
Jake trusts me to speak. You keep talking over me.
Yeah, let Jake.
It's okay, Daniel. Jake trusts me to engage with you here.
Oh, I don't think he trusts you at all. Actually, he graded you as an F, bro. He doesn't trust you
as
an
F.
Yeah, or was it a D?
No, he said he has some hope for these guys because they're young, and he put them on a non-F tier. So stop lying, Daniel. Stop lying about Jake because you're jealous.
Remember, like these rankings change.
It's okay. Inshallah, Jake can rank me a Z.
Is he a D or an F, Jake? Do you trust him to represent you?
Oh, he wants a Z. He wants a Z.
He's representing himself.
I want the Zut level. You can make me this.
Oh man,
Zut tier.
You came on here to speak to him when he was talking about
I came here to speak to both of you.
It's okay. Here, Daniel.
I want to know what you would think about slaughtering to the jinn.
Yeah, like I told you.
I think that you, as usual, are one of the most deceptive people I ever met, that you play with your words, that you try to word things in an ambiguous way to confuse people, when in reality, what you read from Bin Baz has nothing to do with slaughtering for other than Allah or to other than Allah. You tried to bring up the quote, but it doesn't actually match what you said. And when Dean called you out on that and demonstrated the distinction, you just collapsed back into our position.
Yeah. Your position is that. So why is Sulaiman ibn Abdul Wahhab a shirk apologist then? For his statement that Fareed quoted.
Why did I say that?
Okay, so you disagree with Fareed then?
I don't believe that text is authentic. Fareed is not here. We're not here to defend Fareed.
He's your friend. Yeah, you're signing letters with him.
Daniel, he's also A tier. Fareed's also A tier.
Yep.
You said we could discuss Wilayat Taqwiniya.
You're sharing his videos, Jake.
Fine. So Daniel, is it shirk for someone to say that someone can bear all of the control of the atoms in the universe?
Are you gonna let him dog walk you? Are you gonna let him just take over your show?
He's not dog walking me. You challenged him, and now he's responding to you. He's responding to you, and now when he wants to pivot to what you said you were willing to discuss with him, you don't want to do it.
We're still on the jinn slaughter issue. Okay, he has also.
We got a bunch of fakers here. I don't know if Dan is sending these people. He's got the electronic flies.
Yeah. You think all your haters are now Daniel followers now, bro? You have you've made everyone your hater now. Basically,
that's a win for Daniel right there, right?
Yeah,
he's like, so everyone's attacking Jake in the chat apparently and stuff, and he's like, oh, we got all the Daniel followers, and Daniel points out, you have made everyone your enemy. Why do you think they're all my followers right now?
Man, just imagine these guys. I know. As someone pointed out in the chat, these guys used to be debate partners on PBD.
And now look where they are.
Oh man.
Here, this is the statement. He has also Daniel has also downplayed other polytheistic practices, such as offering sacrifices to jinn. Yeah. Nowhere does that say in the name of jinn.
Do you believe it's shirk?
Me? I just explained it to you. It depends. Did you hear me read the Bin Baz fatwa?
Yeah.
Did you?
I heard you read it. Okay. And it doesn't say anything about what you're saying.
Let's test your understanding. Did Bin Baz say that sacrifice?
It doesn't say anything about what you're claiming.
Yes, they did. Yes, he did. Are you trying to gaslight me right on this stream, bro?
Yeah, I am.
Bin Baz said that.
Wait, what? Are you trying to gaslight me?
Yeah, I am.
You're darn right I am. I'm the king. I don't know what it means. I'm the king of gaslighting. Yeah, I will gaslight the crap out of you, bro. Don't mess with me. I'm the gaslighter. It's my superpower. I gaslight. Oh, it's something bad? Oh, never mind.
If you sacrifice to ward off the harm of the jinn, that is haram. It's not shirk.
Yeah, but that's sacrificing in the name of Allah.
The sacrifice is to Allah.
Yeah.
You dumbass.
To warn off the jinn, to ward off the jinn.
Yeah, but it's to Allah.
That doesn't matter.
It matters, it matters who the sacrifice is to, dumbass.
Where? Let me read it again. You have a problem with understanding.
We said your shirk is that you believe that it is not shirk to offer sacrifices to jinn, not to Allah to ward off jinn. You see the distinction, Dan? You can't play these games with me,
distinctions that are not in the fatwa, bro. You're making distinctions that are not in the fatwa.
Wow.
It was hours and hours of going around like that.
Is it okay to give sacrifices to demons? Is that okay? Like this is their religion.
To Allah for demons.
Okay. But that's not what the fatwa said. Like this is their religion. They're like talking about if they can sacrifice the demons or not. And he's like, and that's what he calls Daniel like a polytheist for, because they're arguing about if you can, like, how do you properly sacrifice to ward off demons, or to the demon, or is it to Allah on behalf of the demon? It's like,
and then they're all ready to throw each other under the bus for giving the wrong answer.
Yeah, I'm an S tier gaslighter. I'm an S tier.
Yeah, I'm the best of gaslighters. Welcome to January of 2026, guys. This is what's going on in the Dawa world.